All negative items removed all negative items. 2020 credit repair, 2020 starts now, right? Few days, it's right around the corner. Now I'm gonna tell you something, okay? I'm gonna put in my email here right away. Because I get to talk and I get to go, okay? And I get all the questions and answers here. I wanna make sure I get to all your questions, all your answers, all good right now. But if for some reason I miss something, if for some reason it doesn't work out, you got my email address right there, okay? You got my email address right there, okay? So that's right. We've come to 2020, the end of 2019, the beginning of 2020. I'm gonna paint you a picture of an individual, myself, several years ago. Shelby's on, there we go. Several years ago, where I couldn't get utilities turned on in an apartment. I couldn't get an apartment in my name without paying more for a deposit. When I couldn't get the simple things like a credit card to take care of myself, where I couldn't get anything, card loan, nothing, living like a second-class citizen. Hi, everyone. Everyone's saying hi. Maybe you're going through it right now. Maybe your struggles, maybe you're having a similar, you're saying, hey, Brandon, it's tough, you know? I got to pay more for a deposit to get an apartment. I can't live where I want to live. I can't get an apartment. I get turned down. I got an eviction. I can't get utilities in my name. I got to go somewhere else, or my significant other got to put the utilities in there, a family name. It does not have to be that way for you any longer, and it doesn't have to be anymore for you in 2020 like that. You can have everything that you need, everything that you want, everything that you dreamed of. Let me tell you something. It goes beyond just your needs, necessities, and wants. Your dreams can come true. And I hope you have a great vision for your life. I hope you have that dream house that's maybe in the hills or on a mountain, or maybe you're in the valley, right? Maybe you're downtown, you're uptown, you're east, you're west. Whatever it is for you, you shouldn't settle for anything less than the best. You have the opportunity right now to change your life. You have the opportunity now to affect your 2020 and the rest of your life. My business partner, Jera, just sent me a text message from a few years ago reminding me of where we came from. There are individuals on here right now, part of the subscribe tribe, who have come a long way, and they're sharing their information. In fact, I've got a great email that came in recently. I'm going to read this to you, okay? Because sometimes people don't realize how powerful a simple goodwill letter can be, okay? Synchrony Bank. They're taking off 4 late payments and have turned my account back on. I'm so relieved because this was my only bad mark I had. That's it, right there. They're deleting 3 30-day lates, 1 60-day late, and have turned my account back on. Just from my very personal, humble goodwill letter that you can get at 609creditrepair.com, okay? Businessman, thank you so much for the super chat. Just got approved for Discover Card, $7,500 credit limit. You're the man. Let's give me all those up. Thank you. My wife, Randy Smith says, my wife's Discover Card just went to $1,800, and it started as a $200 secured card. Definitely recommend that card. Angel J says, be we for President 2020. I'll tell you what, if they hadn't already started the process, if that wasn't already a thing where I couldn't get in, I would run for president. Okay. My big platform is education. Education. Those individuals educated on this change their lives. Adults are changing their lives. They just need the education. They just need the know-how. financial education, how to handle your credit, how to handle your business, how to start a business, how to engineer. You need great engineers to create the next self-driving cars and robots in your house and smart this and smart that. Education is the key to getting people up to the middle class and up to the wealthy. Education. So we're going to educate you right now on how you can repair your credit. 609creditrepair.com. You can get the Beyond Committed package, or we can do it for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. Okay. Tiffany, you have helped me so much. Brandon for President 2020. Round 1, letter sent out. Receive notification. Dispute has begun. Excellent. So let's talk about hard inquiries, right? People want to get hard inquiries off 2020. Yeah. People like these hard inquiries. They go in a dealership. All right. Oh, man. These dealerships be running your credit like crazy, okay? I say facts, mainly middle class and lower class. It's a cycle, starts over and over. That's right. All right. So Cap 1 has never reported. They are hard to work with. Cap 1 has never reported for you, Rick? You use the card and never reports. You can play in the CFPB. It's supposed to report. Now, and not everything has to be reported, truthfully, but everything that is reported must be 100% verifiable and accurate. Let me know, Rick. Email me about that. Okay, so yes, dealership screwed me royally. That's the whole thing, okay? Here's the thing with the dealership. I got letters right here. I got letters right here, okay? A couple of letters. And we have follow-up letters for hard inquiries because sometimes they like to play games, okay? And the 609 dispute letters have something on there that says remove all non-account holding inquiries over 30 days, okay? So that's one way. But we've got special hard inquiry letters. Now, what's going to help you with these hard inquiries? Yes, permissible purpose. Yes, having a contract. Yes, these good things, which I'm going to read to you in a minute. But there's a couple other things in the 2020 that we can add to it, okay? So, you have failed to provide any proof I initiated such inquiries nor written authorization and or have failed to provide any permissible purpose under Section 604, okay? You must delete these unauthorized inquiries, all right? Now, in general, if after any investigation under 1681, right? 1681 is the big one, and you got 604, and you got 609 and 611, and all these other Fair Credit Reporting Acts, okay? Of any information disputed by a consumer in an item of information is found to be inaccurate, incomplete, unverifiable, and cannot be verified, creditors shall promptly delete. Okay, this is my final attempt. Any violation will be $1,000 per Fair Credit Reporting Act. I'll complain to the CFPB, the BPB, the Attorney General, so forth and so on. Okay. These letters have changed people's lives. Okay, they've changed my life and changed other people's lives. You can do this for yourself. I'm here with the email support. I'm here on the live streams. I'm here for you. Okay. We also have another letter they can send directly to the creditors. Put this stuff on. You can also add, when you send to the creditors 2020, I think we've talked about this before. Nice. You like that, Mike? Yeah. You can also add that this was false advertising, that they need to cease such false advertising, and that you will be complaining to the CFPB Better Business Bureau, okay? That you can retain your own legal services or go to small claims court. Because most people don't know when they go in that dealership that they are going to be run 15, 20, 30 times to bring that score down to where they can finance you at a favorable rate for them. It's messed up. It's dirty. Okay. Now we have follow-up letters for that as well if they want to play games. However, we have seen success at the Awesome Life Group with hard inquiries. I actually got hard inquiries as long as they're non-account holding inquiries. All right. You have to understand that. You don't want to have an account attached to your inquiry, because then if you dispute that and it comes off, right, then they might want to be like, okay, well, we're not going to let you have that card anymore, right? But it's all good. Good question, James. What does James ask? Let's see what James has. James, great question. It is a good question. If a non-accounts holding inquiry is deleted through the dispute, will it hurt our chances of being approved for an account, presumably with that bank in the future? This is good. Okay. Anybody want to take any guesses? I have the answer for that. All right. Time's up. No, it will not hurt your chances in the future. If a non-account holding inquiry, yep, see, everyone says, oh, Life Media Pro says no. Renee thought yes, but it's no. If a non-account holding inquiry is deleted through dispute, will this hurt your chance of getting approved for account in the future? No, it will not. Having a charge-off removed from your credit reports won't hurt you from getting an account, typically, in the future, okay? I had issues with B of A, had charge-off. As off the report, Bank of America gave me a credit card, okay? You know what I mean? It doesn't hurt your chances. What they're looking at is now, as what's going on right now. They're looking at your report. They're saying, oh, he doesn't have all these hard inquiries. He doesn't have charge-offs. He doesn't have collections. Or she doesn't have charge-offs, collections. She doesn't have this. Charge-off is gone. Hard inquiry is gone. They have to look back at your reports. It's gone. Okay, now, this is why you focus on the non-account holding inquiries, all right? And individuals have wondered that in the past. They say, you know what? Here's another thing. Here's another little thing. I want to tell you about this. Let's say you get business funding with credit card, right? So I had good credit. When I start companies, I used business credit in my name. Hey, you got to start somewhere, right? It takes a little time to build up business credit that's not in your name, because it has to be utilized, and that means the business has to pay those credit cards off and stuff, right? But I used my good credit score, got credit cards in the company's names, and of course had a hard inquiry on my credit. But that line of credit was not on my credit reports, okay? So the business credit line was not on my credit reports, was not affecting my utilization. We're good, but I had a hard inquiry. I left those hard inquiries alone. You leave them alone. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, it's not an account that's attached on your report. Why wouldn't you go for that? Because in that scenario, it is an account holding inquiry. It's just not on that report. It's on my business reports. And I would want to maintain that credit card, and I want to maintain that line of credit, and I want to maintain that ability to have that credit card. So I didn't mess with it. And really, it didn't change my score very much. And even if I'd gotten off, it wouldn't make the little 3, 4, 5 points, right? It doesn't make no difference. I'm still up in the 800s, so it doesn't make any difference. And now I've got lines of credit for business, which is very important. Even if the company, you're doing great, your revenue, all this great stuff, it's very important to have business credit cards that, one, are not on your personal credit, because it will eat up your utilization. I've seen it personally, okay? And you do want to have lines of credit, because you don't want everything just coming out of the debit business bank, okay? You don't want to have to do that, because there are situations where I've seen stuff where I'm like, no, we're getting a refund on that, or that wasn't supposed to be charged. That invoice was wrong. Getting points back have been helpful for travel, for business travel. Business Amex got a lot of rewards on it. So when I travel, I have like lounges, and you have like concierge service. You have stuff available to you as business, or even on the personal side. Okay, having good credit cards that give you things back, it's massive. I think we actually, not only do we have offices, but we have access to WeWork offices now for free with the business Amex, Platinum Amex, and it's free, and they're all around the world. So if somewhere I'm doing business and I got to sit down and I need a place, I've got something free. Do you see what's going on here? They start giving stuff. They start giving stuff to you, okay? Brandon, I know you play Call of Duty. What's your username? Scott, I do not play Call of Duty or any video games. I do not play any video games. Jeff says, is it possible to get an 800 credit score if I have one late payment from 2 years ago? Okay, so you want to get that late payment off. Now, 2 years typically is outside the rebound period. However, for an 800 credit score, usually there's no late payments. And they're outside of 4 years if necessary, outside of 4 years. But yeah, you're gonna want to go ahead and get that off, okay? Jeff, another way you can boost your credit, I know you're thinking, you're like, okay, what am I gonna do? I got this late payment, the creditor's not gonna take it off. Have you disputed with the bureaus? Have you had them verify that unverified late payment? Let me see what that company is. Somebody asked me my opinion on a company. Okay, business credit reports and credit scores. Somebody asked me, ooh, maybe I'll schedule a demo. Okay, I think it's for businesses, credit and risk, to be able to lend credit to people in business. Nah, I'll take a look later. AU trade lines could potentially boost your score, yes. It depends where you're at, Scott. So here's the thing with that. If you have a pretty low score as is, you got late payments, you got charge-offs, you got collections, you got all this negative stuff, you put AU trade line on there, it could help a little bit. Are you wearing gray sweatpants? No, why? I have black slacks on. Ain't nobody wearing no sweatpants. All right, this is work time. All right. So AU trade lines, very helpful. Okay, if you're ready to go. Okay, if you're ready to go. So having all these lates, all this stuff, you're gonna want to get that nasty negative stuff off there and potentially get primary trade lines as well. My Jewelers Club card, New Coast Direct, right? Maybe Capital One, they're a good card to start out with. However, yeah, Win Twin. So if you have late payments on something like Cap One, but it's paid off and you have disputed late payments, what should I do next? Okay, Freak, Stephen S. Freak. It's funny. Okay, so you've disputed them. Have you done your goodwills? Have you complained to the CFPB? Have you complained to the Better Business Bureau? I'm telling you, don't just take them at face value after a couple letters and they're like, oh, that's it. No, don't trust these fools. Don't trust them. Don't trust them. Don't trust them, okay? All right, so absolutely, positively, AU trade lines could help, but make sure you're ready to rock and roll with them because they're gonna boost you up and get ready to get whatever you're looking for, a car note, home note, whatever it is, right? Those are the icing on the cake. Those are not the cake. The cake is your actual good credit, getting these negative, nasty items off, getting good positive credit in your name and boosting up your score, okay? How check system works and how to clean my profile with them. Okay, we have special check systems letters, all right? We have special letters that you can use for check systems and dispute these weird, strange things, these murky bank things, because it's a little different than credit. It's not as, transparent, so to speak, right? I don't know what the heck is going on in check systems, but they will do things that are silly. My business partner, Cornita, was in check systems once, and it was nonsense. It was nothing. They put you in all sorts of things. It's silly, man. It's silly. Yeah, it was completely false and inaccurate. Crystal. Yes, you can have remarks removed from your credit reports. Just have them change the, you can remove whatever you'd like, any remark that you have, okay? If you're going for a home note, yeah, you could do that and get your home and then continue your credit repair, okay? Credit repair happens to be a process that you do typically before or after you get your home. If you're doing it in the process, they may not close if you're in the process and disputing things, okay? All right. Should I keep my rebuilding credit cards paid off, or should I slightly use them in order to keep having to make payments? Okay. This is the tricky part of this question, because there's something within it that isn't asked that I didn't know for a long time. So I'm going to break this down. Okay. You do not have to use every single credit card you have to have a good credit score, an excellent credit score, even an 800 credit score. Okay, I'll say that again. You don't have to use every single credit card or line of credit you have to have excellent credit, good credit, perfect credit, all that good stuff. Okay, so you don't have to use them to get positive on-time payment history, to have okay, green all the way through. Don't have to use them and pay them, okay? However, most high earners FICOs, people who have the biggest FICO scores, the 800, use 3 revolving cards, credit cards, monthly, okay? So every other credit card will still report positively, but if you're not using 3 of them, let's say you just use 2, you're not going to get the best credit score, the absolute best you could get. The reason I know is because I did that, okay? The reason I know is because I did that. I was using 3. I was using a charge card, I was using a credit card, and then I had another credit card. And I left it paid off. I just paid it off. I said, I don't need to do it. I'll just use 2. And I saw my credit score come down. And once I did more research and I started looking into FICO, I was like, oh, let me use the 3rd one. Boom, sure enough, back up in the 800s. How silly is that, right? So you don't have to use your credit to get the positive history. But if you use 3 or more, potentially, okay, I would be cautious about using too many too. But 3 seems to be the magic number every single month, and pay them off at the end of the month. Don't carry balance. Don't let that interest kill you, okay? I had to have a consult with one of my friends who's talking about interest, all right? 3 seems to be that magic number. And the mix can help too. So using credit card and charge cards is helpful, okay? The other thing about the credit card is that you might want to, this is just an idea, but you might want to put your subscriptions on one credit card. So oh, that credit card takes care of my Netflix and takes care of my, I don't know what y'all have, Apple Music or Spotify, whatever people are using these days, right? Okay, I might have a subscription to a gym membership. Some people got gyms. I got a boxing gym membership, Muay Thai membership, right? So you might have memberships just on one credit card. So that's getting used. And then when you're out shopping, getting gas, getting food, you can swap between 2 other cards, pay them off, okay? Matches Malone just signed up for Awesome Life Group. Good, excited for you. That's right, 2020. James saying, I use every card that I have for small purchase at the minimum and pay them off as soon as I'm able to. There you go. Brandon, my mom has a repossession on her credit. Is it possible that can be removed? Yes, absolutely. Okay. So repossessions, like we've talked about before, not only can you dispute them with the bureaus, but you can send special repossession deficiency notice to the collector who's trying to pretend like they did all the due process of it, okay? Miss Blackman, the idea here is that they have to be able to show that they sent you evidential evidence, that they sent the specific certified letters to you saying that, hey, this is when the repossession happened. This is where we're auctioning the vehicle that you can come and check it out and purchase it back. This is what we sold it for. This is the deficiency. This is how we calculated it. All right. That's what they have to have. And they should have that as proof because it's supposed to be sent certified. Okay. When should you purchase trade line while in the home buying process? Well, it depends. If your credit is strong enough and you don't need it, then you don't have to worry about it. But if you wanted to, you might want to do it a couple of months beforehand, okay? Can you reply to me at the top? I'm going to look for it. You can also type in your question again if you'd like. I'm going to go back through and I'm going to put my email in here again. Okay. Right. All right. TransUnion removed items, but a couple of bureaus are playing games. They don't want to remove stuff. If I forward TransUnion results, do you think that they will remove those items as well? It can help. I recommend doing that along with your next round of disputes. Do the disputes and show them the proof, okay? You have to send another round, okay. Kayeta Tyson. Oh, someone did. Kayeta, somebody did respond to you. You have to send another round of letters. Okay, someone else is working on your stuff? Okay, well, and you want to do it? Either of you could do it. You can do the 609 side, send your own disputes, dispute, okay? But only one set of letters every month, okay? Let's see, Open Sky, heard it's a good starter card with no hard inquiries. I just signed my wife up for 5K, my Jewelers Club card. Hasn't reported quite yet. Okay, yeah, it can take a couple of cycles for them. They sometimes, but they do report. People have had good results with them reporting and getting help. Okay. I have a paid account, and there are late payments on that account. Which letter do I send? I was just working with somebody here who was dealing with the same thing, and they wanted to know, they removed the whole account. Do I keep it? What should I do? All right. You paid off this account. Cool. You didn't see this video before, or you were paying all on time. You missed a payment. You're like, what the heck? I like this card. I don't keep paying. Something happened. Okay. It's paid off. Okay. I've been in the same boat. I've done it all. I've seen a lot of it, right? You can send your goodwill letters. You can dispute with the bureaus at the same time. Yes. At the same time. I know sometimes it's like, hey, start with the goodwill. In this scenario, late payment dispute letter to them, unverified late payment dispute, okay? Have them try to prove that this was late and also send goodwill, okay? And in the goodwill letter, here's the trick about get tight, Jerome. Get in here, all right? Here's the trick about this is why, because my chair, that's why. I'm wondering why my chair. There we go. Don't be playing with my chair, Jerome. I told you. When we moved over here, I said, new background, same chair. Okay? Jerome playing with my chair. I'm watching you, brother. You think it's new year, new you. I'm coming for it. All right? So, yes, absolutely, positively send that goodwill letter and that late payment dispute letter at the same time. Okay? Got this. Devin Andrews, I purchased the program for all my kids for Christmas. Thank you very much, Devin. That's a great gift. I'll tell you what. That's the gift that keeps on giving. That's the gift that changes lives. Jerome is fine, Aya. Jerome, all right. Let me say Jerome is fine, okay? Ain't nobody held up. Lamont, you could. That's up to you, right? Can't give any legal advice. You can also email me. Right away. Okay, great. I didn't know you were a fellow boxer. Welcome to the club. Gervonta Davis fight tonight. Oh, is that a part of Mayweather camp? Okay, cool. Oh, nice. I'm gonna watch a fight. Watch a fight, son. Yeah, I usually watch UFC. I'm gonna get too crazy. Here. Usually watch UFC, but I'm gonna look that fight up, man. What's that on? Is it on pay-per-view? Hey, we're talking about credit, all right? Chevelle Dingle. Hey, Brandon, I've been a client for about 4 months. Happy so far. Good to hear. Good to hear. Now I'm about to get into some more boxing here. In the new year, the holidays I did take a back seat on some of my hobbies and activities to make sure I'm working 100%. The holidays we get busy, so I'll make sure we're good. Okay, I ain't taking no time off. Actually, double down work. Right, box the credit up. LOL. That's right. We're gonna knock out these bureaus. That's what's up. Do you build business credit? Yes. 14 years of age with business, but my score is low. Yes. ALGbusinesscredits.com. Credit.com. That's right. Tony Briggs. All right. Email me, Tony. I know you, Tony. Do you build business credit? Ana Garcia. Ana Garcia. For a minute, I thought that said Adriana Garcia. Yes, we build business credit. I'll talk about business credit here if you want. Where you at, Ana Garcia? Who's this picture? You look like you're partying somewhere. Just kidding. No video games, unbelievable. That's right, no video games. That's right, I don't play no games. I plays no games. I play no games, no video games. Matter of fact, I don't have a television. I'm thinking about getting one, though. Never mind. Got my answer, thanks. All right, cool. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, no, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Can't wait to work with you and your team. Road to 800 Club. Great. Yes, if there's compliance issues or a reporting situation that is out of the compliance, that's right. It's basically like where certain things are reporting improperly, right? So if you got like a charge off where collection should be, or the name is wrong where it says, yeah, that's a compliance issue. And it's a factual report, factual disputes. Yes, good stuff, man. All of it. Unverified accounts, inaccurate, obsolete, outdated, all sorts of stuff, okay? Got it. And it's no television for me either. That's right. Best way to dispute, to remove collection accounts. Dispute with the bureaus and the collectors at the same time. Now, when the collector comes back with nothing, which they usually do, you can send a letter and show the bureau they have nothing, and send a letter saying the collector fails to validate. You send it in the bureau, and a lot of times the bureaus get caught up in like, what? You actually did your own investigation, and then they have to take that junk off, okay? Randy Smith did it. All right. Said, don't give up, people. Don't give up. He got his stuff off. Hold on. Sorry, I got some spam. Sorry about that. Getting some spam. Let's see here. All right, I think we're good here. I think I took care of it. All right, you can send your disputes to the bureaus, the collectors, creditors, anyone in a 30-day period, right? LexisNexis, CoreLogic, the smaller bureaus, you can do all that 30 days, and you just wait for the response, okay? But you could send inquiry and regular disputes as well to the bureaus. Yes, I'm actually letting you know they're Kanafkin Nagayanahi. Yes. Yes, Sergio Gonzalez. If you send one goodwill letter, you can follow up with your round 2 goodwill, round 3. I sent a few goodwill letters and got my own late payments off on my accounts. Yes. Don't just believe what they're saying. Oh, we can't do it. We're not going to do it. They told me that too. I've gotten late payments off. People have gotten late payments off. I had somebody write in. I don't know if you were here earlier, but they're taking off 4 late payments and have turned my account back on. This is Synchrony Bank from my PayPal credit. Late payments, goodwill letter worked. 3 30-day lates, 1 60-day late payment, and they've turned my account back on just from a very personal, humble goodwill letter. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can publish this testimony on your website without my last name or email. Her name is Deb. Okay. That's what we started with. It is possible. All right. Yes. How many dispute letters can you send in a month? That's what I was talking about. You can send your disputes, your 609 disputes to the credit bureaus. You can send your stuff to the collectors, smaller bureaus. You can send an inquiry. You can send your goodwill letters. You can send them all at once. Boom. You wait your 30 days, see what comes back. It's fine, right? You can do that. It just depends on what you want and what you need. Some people need to send the dispute letters to the credit bureaus and the collectors at the same time. Sometimes some people need late payment and they need dispute letters and goodwill letters. Okay, some people need just collection letters. Some people need inquiry letters. So it's not just about how many you can send. It's about what you need, why, and when. Okay. Thank you very much for the super chat. I'm just trying to see if you have a question. Yes, you disputed, Raquel. Aaron House and Blackbeard Dave, who may or may not be on here today, have gotten their 34K off of student loans, 84K of student loans, all that stuff. Okay. Yes, dispute it. People have gotten it off. That's great, crowd of bucket. Good to hear. Good to hear. Battling with Midland. A few weeks ago, finally got it removed. Oh my God. I was like, yeah, biatches. That's great. Yes, Ms. Blackman. Yes, the Beyond Committed package is where you can get out. Where can I get the repossession letter and all the best letters and videos and all that stuff? 609creditrepair.com. You can get the Beyond Committed package. It's got everything you need, want, desire in it. I'm going to put it in here. Need for your credit repair. Also, we can do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. All right. I'm going to put that in here. Boom. Got my email. Yes. Great. All right, let's see. Jesse Smith. What is Jesse Smith asking? Let's see. Are the requirements for 700 credit score the same as the 800 credit score? The 800 credit score requirements are a little higher. Obviously, to get the higher score, you got to do a little bit more, but they're pretty close. You need all on-time payment history. You need longer credit history typically. You need the using 3 credit cards, keeping your utilization under 7%. You need typically more available credit. The highest FICO earners have 12 or more credit cards typically. You don't have to get them all at once, obviously. And I was up in the 800s before I had 12 cards, so it's not necessary. You don't have to have that, but it just depends on what your good on-time payment history is. I had a lot of good on-time payment history before, even after I really only had like a couple credit cards, right? So you can have an 800 credit score without that. It just is really on-time payment history and your history, your length of credit. If you have very low length of credit, you might be looking for a trade line, something to boost that up, okay? Yes, Maurice Gardner says, if I have multiple address, employers, names, etc. on my credit report profile, should I get it down to 1 and can I dispute it all at once? Yes, you can dispute it all at once, update the personal profile all at once. There's a special letter we have for that. I'll tell you what, you do typically want to get that squared away. 1, it can disassociate you from old accounts that might or might not have had those old names, addresses, employers, whatever it is, okay, on there. The other thing is it looks better and it can help your overall score. We've had people just through personal profile update letters increase their score, okay? Matches Malone. Thank you very much for the super chat. All right. I appreciate it. So I've seen an individual who was able to take care of that. Yes. I know and have heard. Here's the thing though. Once you get them off your report, they're not able to verify, they're not able to come after you. Then yeah, it becomes very difficult and challenging for them. Yeah, to collect. You can also email me as well. April Fountain, hello, how are you? Yes, Miguel Delgado, you can email me. Everyone can email me. Great. Randy says to Frankie, says, get the Beyond Committed package. It worked for me. He was in check systems, used the dispute letters, and was able to get his bank account back again. Got the check systems letter in that Beyond Committed package. I'm telling you, you can do it. Frankie says, I'll try. Thank you, Randy Smith. Great. That's what I'm telling you. If you're thinking about it, you're like, hey, man, I didn't get a check system. I didn't get my credit squared away. Get that Beyond Committed package. 609creditpair.com. We can do this work for the Awesome Life Group as well. We're standing by. All right. All right. Kevin's got a 721 and 723, but had to file, has a BK back in the day, but worked his credit back up. Can I get rid of this bankruptcy? Yes. And here's the thing. I'm not saying specifically for you, Kevin, this is what's going to happen. But bankruptcy usually is about 100 points. Okay. So the potential here, maybe, potentially, I'm just saying potential, I'm not saying for sure, because we're not sure what FICO's algorithm is going to do these days, if they're on want to use 5 or 9 or 8 or whatever, the craziness. But yeah, you might be up in the 800s after that bankruptcy. It's possible. It's very possible. Dispute the bankruptcy out of LexisNexis. Dispute the, if you have any accounts included with the bankruptcy out of there as well. Update your personal profile information just in case you've been different, moved since then. You know, your address might be different. Bankruptcies can sometimes be attached to address, and then you can dispute with the bureaus for your bankruptcy. Okay, that's usually how it would go. LexisNexis, accounts included bankruptcy, personal profile update letter, and then disputing with the bureaus your bankruptcy. Okay, and if you have any questions, concerns, you can email me. You can get that Beyond Committed package, 609creditpair.com. Walk you through the process. You got this. Okay. Which package has check systems letters? You get the Beyond Committed package, has a check systems letters. My college went on a business. Oh yeah, I'll give you my email. Let's see, email. All right. You can send your 609 dispute letters to LexisNexis to dispute with LexisNexis. They are under the Fair Credit Reporting Act as well. Renota, thank you for sharing your knowledge. You're very welcome. That's what it is. Okay, cool. That's interesting. Okay. Can I get 2 charge-off auto loans removed? Is the term, does it mean the terms of the loan are missing from one bureau and the payment history is inaccurate? Okay, yes. So, I'm stretching before this answer. Make sure you get this right. So terms of loan are missing from one bureau. Payment history is inaccurate. It's wrong. Okay. You dispute it, and it's unverified. Yeah. And they come back verified and say, well, how are you able to verify this 100%? Because this is what I have seen. And now you need to delete this. And then you file your complaint to the CFPB and make sure they delete it. Okay. You want to trap them up first. Unverified account, they come back 100% verified. No, it's not. Here's the proof. Delete it now. Okay. Delete the entire account. Or we're going to have to go to, that's right, become litigious, because they'd rather delete the account than go and have to deal with fines and court fees and all that stuff. Now, this is what you would say, right? You're like, oh, well, wouldn't they update that inaccurate information? No, because you've already trapped them and they've already said that it was 100% accurate. You already gave them the opportunity to verify it 100% and get it right, but they didn't because they don't have that information. That's why only after they say, oh, it was 100% accurate, 100% verified, that's when you say, no, it's not. And now you need to delete it because you violated my rights. You violated my rights. Up until then, you were good. You could have done the right thing and updated and all that good stuff, but you didn't. You came back with a standard letter with your eOscar system. You didn't do an independent investigation. It's violation, potential violation number one. And got case law on that right here, right? We've talked about it before in the past. Yes. U.S. Court of Appeals, 9th Circuit, Nelson versus Chase Manhattan. And for the bureaus, it is Cushman versus TransUnion, Fair Credit Reporting Act, Section 623. Cushman versus TransUnion, U.S. Court of Appeals, 3rd Circuit Court. Okay. They refuse, right? So that they were good until they didn't do it. They said, oh, they can't just merely parrot over and over what these credit card companies and collectors are saying. Stephen S. Yes, if you have some old addresses on there and you think they might be associated with some old accounts, you definitely can update your address to your current address, okay, and get these old accounts out of there, okay? Let me get this. Angel J, dispute your bankruptcy directly with LexisNexis. All right, silly. John Harrison, do you have a letter for this? Let me see, what letter are you looking for? I don't know. That's all you ask. Is there a letter for this? Let's see. Oh, you guys going back and forth. Trying to see what she says. How can I build new credit if I can't get approved for credit? Okay, you might want to try my Jewelers Club card, New Coast Direct. Usually they will approve you. Okay. Also, Capital One Secured, Self.Inc., formerly Self Lender, is another good spot to rebuild. Okay. Dispute all this negative stuff off as well. Yeah. So now you're rebuilding, you're disputing, you're getting all this stuff. Good stuff. There you go. That's what I'm saying. Add the good trade lines like I talked about, New Coast Direct. Ox Publishing, My Jewelers Club card, Capital One, secure, probably for you. Discover It, secure. Self.Inc, secure. Open Sky, all right. Never miss payments. Dispute your old, nasty, negative items. Yeah. All right. Bud Madden, please help me. Yes, okay. You can email. Okay. I'm going to put my email in here again for everyone because we're coming up on it. All right. So 2020 is right around the corner. I'm telling you, a few days, ladies and gentlemen. And you're going to want to start now. Credit repair starts now. It always starts now, but I'm telling you, you're going to want to start now because 2020, okay, 2020 is that fresh breath of fresh air, right? Maybe you're going through it right now. I'm telling you, you start now. You have this great life. You have this great year. You have every year is our year, okay? I'm telling you, you literally can travel the world with credit card mile, sign-up bonuses, and travel for free. People have gotten their dream cars, 0%. People are getting their dream homes, okay? And I'm talking about dream homes, not just an apartment, not just a house, not just a home that you settle for, the dream home, the dream car, travel the world. You're getting businesses, business funding. People have started businesses this year, 2019, and in 2020, you can do it. You can change your life. It has changed my life. It can change your life. I want to help change your life. I want to get you to the other side. I want this to work for you. And then that changes your life. Then you're changing other people's lives, your family life. Elmo, I can't thank you enough. This is real talk. Thank you. I appreciate you being here, okay? I appreciate everyone being here. I appreciate you taking your Saturday. While other people are taking time off during the holiday, having Saturday, saying, you know what, holidays was... I just finished up a holiday. We're about to go in the new year. I'm about to take it easy. I'm about to hit cruise control. No, y'all are jumping on this live stream, taking care of yourself, your families. I'm here on this live stream on a Saturday when it could be easy. I could be chilling, right? No chilling, no time off, no video games, right? All right. Speaking of which, my birthday is coming up next month. Maybe I'll put together a little birthday party. I don't know anybody who wants to come through, okay? I know we're all across all the nation. All gas, no brakes. Subscribe, tribe, baby. That's right. K Manning, you're a good man, Brandon. Thank you for your years of knowledge. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Helps me keep doing what I'm doing. Please give this video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe tribe button. I know there's some people watching right now. Okay. They're wondering, maybe it's the first time they've ever watched this channel. Hit that subscribe tribe button. I'm telling you, you're going to want it. You love it. We're telling you how to repair your credit, how to get to the other side, how to make your life better. We're in the offices today, Saturday, when nobody knows. Okay. After the holidays, Shelby's standing by. We're standing by. I had a business meeting this morning. Yeah, individuals. I had real estate people reaching out. They were like, "Hey, I got people that need to get approved." All right, Jera's taking care of some of that stuff. Cornita and I got a meeting later today. Take care of business. You can get to the other side. All right, you absolutely can. Believe me. Believe me. How many cards do you recommend at one time if you're rebuilding credit? Excellent. So you probably want to start with, if you can, an unsecured card of some sort. Yes. The My Jewelers Club card, the New Coast Directs, those are cool because they're unsecured. Even though you do have to pay some type of fee and you might have to purchase something, it's kind of interesting as they, as they're unsecured. They're big lines, okay? Now, getting a secured deal is good too, like a self-Inc, a self-lender is good too, okay? Capital One secured. Secured is good too. Okay. The unsecured looks a little bit better. Okay, a little bit better. However, you could still build with just secured if you had to. Okay. How many? Well, how many depends on your need, supposedly. Need. If you've got a lot of negative stuff and you're working on that, one card might not balance that out until the negative items come off. So you might want to get one, see how it affects you. Maybe wait a couple months, dispute some things, get another one. Okay. Things are looking good. Maybe another one. You might want to get one or two, maybe three as you rebuild. Once you get the negative stuff off, you've got a couple, 2, 3 good positive trade lines there. Then you might be off to the races and ready to go and get the big boy cards. You might be like, oh man, I'm 680, 700 credit score now. I'm ready to rock and roll. The idea here is to work your way up, because eventually, at some point, when you want to get to that 800 credit score, it is at least 7 big bank cards, and you could potentially have 5-store cards. You don't have to have 5-store cards, but that makes up 12 revolving credit cards. 12 revolving credit cards is what FICO looks at for the highest FICO earners in the 800 credit scores. You don't have to have 12, like I was saying before. I didn't have 12 when I first had an 800 credit score. And there usually is a weight for installment loans, weighted for installment loans. They look to see if FICO people have usually somewhere closer to 5. And you're like, whoa, 5 installment loans. Well, you have a self-lender, secure loan, maybe a car or a house. That's 3. That gets you close. Brandon Williams, bankruptcy and public records. Where do I start? Pull your LexisNexis report, see if it's there. It should be there. And dispute there. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Brandon, you have the great for me and my family. Thank you. Life Media Pro. Thank you. I appreciate that. It very much so helps. Keep doing what I'm doing. Brandon, you are the man, bro. Keep doing great things. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You all are fantastic as well. This is the fam. I love you all very, very much. Every Saturday, I get excited to do this. I get excited to pump and motivate us up and get us ready to rock and roll, okay? I'm going to put my email address here again. I know some individuals have some questions, and I'm seeing some things here. And we're about to get things going for the new year here. I got to get to the emails. Got to get stuff out for clients, customers. All right. I hope Jerome ain't making the cake for the birthday. He can't even get the camera right. That's right. 2020 going to be our year. That's right. Let's see what else we got. Liens, there should be cis Dennis, can liens be removed from the report? Yeah, they're not supposed to be on there anymore. As of, geez, wow, it's almost been 2 years now. They're not supposed to have those on there. That's an easy, quick dispute, boop, dispute that, and that should come right off. Those are not supposed to be on there anymore. Russia, can someone tell me what's going on? We are finishing up our January 7th. What if I'm too busy? Can you guys do everything for me if I hire you? Dion, yes. TheAwesomeLifeGroup.com. Put this here. All right. So I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday. And I hope you all have a wonderful New Year's Eve holiday. Okay. Yes, sis. That's what I just said. Yes. You can dispute those. They're not supposed to be on there anymore. Yes, the liens. That's what I'm talking about. You can dispute those. All right. I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday. Okay. And hope you had a great holiday as well. I hope a wonderful holiday. 2020 is right around the corner. Get your credit squared. 2020 starting now. Credit repair starts now. Okay. And I wish you a lot of light and love in 2020. Happy New Year. All right. It's our year, the best year yet, right? Everything gets better and better and better, onward and upward. Yes, yes. 609creditrepair.com. We can do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. This video helping you out. Watch the end. Please give a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe tribe button. And until I see you in person, I will see you on the other side. Take care.